Most people think passing away after 75 is just part of life. But what if I told you nearly all of those deaths come from just 5 hidden dangers? And even more shocking, many of them are preventable. These aren't freak accidents. They aren't just old age catching up. They're slow, silent traps, quiet health risks that build up over years, often unnoticed until it's too late. The truth. Most seniors don't die because their time ran out. They die because no one warned them about what's really stealing their strength, mobility, and independence. But if you're watching this now, there's still time. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the 5 leading causes of death after 75, and more importantly, what you can do starting today to avoid them. Because you don't just want to live long, you want to live well, with clarity, with purpose, with strength. So stay with me till the end, especially for Danger #5, because it's the most overlooked, and yet the most heartbreaking of them all.
Number 1. The silent threat of heart disease. Heart disease isn't just the number 1 killer after 75, it's the silent force that robs millions of their final years without warning. And the scariest part? Most people never see it coming. They feel a little tired. They get out of breath going up the stairs. They assume it's just part of getting older. But what they don't realize, their heart is waving a white flag. See, the heart is a muscle. And like any muscle, it needs movement, oxygen, and care. If it doesn't get those things, it weakens, slowly, silently, until one day, it just can't keep up anymore. One of the biggest hidden culprits. High blood pressure. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't sting. But it quietly forces your heart to work overtime, day after day, year after year. Until it snaps. Then comes the heart attack, the stroke, the emergency room visit that seemed to come out of nowhere. But it wasn't nowhere. It was building quietly for decades, from salt-heavy diets, processed food, low activity, and stress. And the worst part? Many people think it's fate. My father died of heart failure. It just runs in the family. But here's what they don't know. You have more control than you think. Simple changes make massive impact, swapping fried snacks for fresh produce, walking 20 minutes a day, managing stress instead of ignoring it. Even small decisions, like drinking more water or reducing salt, give your heart room to breathe and recover. Take Mr. Raymond. He was 79 when he started walking around his block every morning. He wasn't trying to lose weight. He just wanted to clear his head. 1 year later, his blood pressure was down, his energy was up, and his doctor took him off 2 medications. That's not magic. That's momentum. And that's what heart health is, it's daily momentum. Because when the heart gives out, everything else follows. But when the heart is strong, everything else gets stronger with it. So if you've been feeling tired lately, short of breath, or just a bit off, don't write it off as old age. Check your numbers. Move your body. Feed your heart the fuel it needs. It's not too late to rewrite your story. Not if you start now. Number 2. The fall that ends it all. One moment you're upright. The next, you're in a hospital bed, your independence gone. After 75, falls become the second most common reason seniors die. But most people don't fall because they're weak, they fall because they've been afraid of moving for too long. Muscles shrink without notice. Balance quietly fades. Vision and reaction time slow down. Add in medications that cause dizziness, dim lighting, and cluttered hallways, and it's a recipe for disaster. Worse, fear of falling leads to even more falling. Seniors stop walking, stretching, or even going out, and the body forgets how to move. But you can change that. Strengthen your legs. Add balance routines. Ask your doctor about dizziness. Install grab bars and brighter lights. A single slip shouldn't steal your future. And the earlier you prepare, the safer and freer you stay. Number 3. When breathing becomes a battle. Breathing is automatic, until one day it isn't. Past 75, even mild lung issues can spiral. Chronic conditions like COPD, emphysema, and pneumonia become silent killers because most seniors ignore the warning signs: a little coughing here, breathlessness there. We blame the cold. We assume it's the weather. But our lungs weaken over time, especially after a lifetime of pollution, secondhand smoke, or years spent mostly indoors. Poor air quality inside the home, mold, pet dander, chemical cleaners, quietly worsens things. And sedentary living? It makes lungs lazy, trapping mucus, reducing oxygen, and increasing infection risks. But here's the hopeful part: your lungs can fight back. Clean your indoor air. Walk daily. Use deep breathing exercises. And never skip flu or pneumonia vaccines, those shots can save your life. Breathe like your life depends on it, because it does. Number 4, the stroke you never see coming. A stroke hits without warning, and it doesn't always give second chances. It's not just a medical emergency, it's a life-changing thief that steals speech, memory, mobility, or life itself. And tragically, most strokes are preventable. The main culprit: high blood pressure. It silently weakens vessels in your brain for years. Then there's atrial fibrillation, a common but often undiagnosed irregular heartbeat in older adults. It creates blood clots that can travel straight to the brain. And don't forget lifestyle. Excess salt, bad fats, dehydration, and hours of sitting all raise your stroke risk without symptoms. But here's the saving grace: early action saves futures. Check your blood pressure often. Get screened for irregular heart rhythms. Drink water. Move daily. Add omega-3s, leafy greens, and lower your sodium. And if you ever experience blurred vision, slurred speech, or sudden confusion, even briefly, treat it like a fire alarm. Act fast. Because the faster you respond, the more of your life you get to keep. Number 5, the mind that slowly disappears. The scariest danger isn't one you can touch, it's the slow erosion of who you are. Cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's don't arrive overnight. They sneak in. A missed appointment here. A lost word there. Then one day, you forget your way home. As the brain fades, so does everything else. Nutrition suffers. Hydration slips. Medications get skipped. Safety is compromised. Doors stay unlocked. Stoves stay on. And without consistent care, independence becomes impossible. The real tragedy: many signs show up early, but are brushed off as normal. But it's not just age. It's a signal. A signal that the brain is craving exercise. Keep your brain alive with books, puzzles, learning, social time, laughter, and walking. Yes, physical movement literally fuels mental clarity. Combine that with brain-healthy foods like berries, nuts, and greens, and you're giving your mind armor against decline. You're not powerless. The choices you make today determine how clearly you'll think tomorrow. As we close this eye-opening journey, take a moment to breathe. Let it sink in. Heart disease. Falls. Breathing issues. Stroke. Cognitive decline. These are not just statistics, they are real threats that steal the future from millions of seniors, often silently and without warning. But here's the truth no one talks about: you're not helpless. These dangers aren't destiny, they're warnings. And the beauty of a warning is that it gives you time. Time to act. Time to change. Time to protect yourself or someone you love. You don't need a miracle. You just need awareness, and the courage to make small, steady shifts. A walk each morning. A healthier breakfast. A doctor's visit you've been putting off. A phone call to reconnect with a friend. These might seem small, but together, they build a longer, stronger, more independent life. You have more control over your future than you think. And whether you're 65 or 85, Today is a chance to take that control back. So ask yourself, which of these 5 hidden dangers feels closest to home? Which one can you start improving, right now? Because it's not about living forever. It's about staying sharp, mobile, and joyful for as long as possible. And if you've made it this far in the video, you're already doing more than most people ever will. Comment below with the one change you're ready to make today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your support keeps these life-changing messages reaching the people who need them most. This is your life. Let's make it longer and better together.